So this is the open world.
Wow, that looks like shit.
It's 1999. And
Oh my god, it's 1999? What happened?
So yeah, the fire cave is over there. But first we're gonna... Is that what?
Broccoli?
Yes.
Good.
But yeah.
Ah, yes, random battles. The fun begins.
And you know what we're fighting, right?
For freedom?
Yeah. Well, we're fighting these little testicle things. Pull it as you strike. Same for Renzakuken. So, see, because I didn't equip any Guardian Forces, all I can do is attack.
That is so dumb.
And I also, there's a time minigame where you can use Squall's trigger. I'm gonna have to wait until later to fix that, because I think my control is a little fucked up, but yeah, so this is basic combat without anything. You just hit stuff, you do minimal damage, and it's generally kind of annoying. But it gets a lot worse when you realize what junctioning and drawing magic actually means you have to do.
I just love that that's how we're describing combat. Here's basic combat, which is generally annoying. The fun of video games.
Well, hey, I mean...
At least we're not going to run into random battles every other step you take on the map.
Oh yeah, right? It's not one of those games. So, here's what we're doing. We're equipping one of these two. So, because it doesn't really matter. So you see how when I switch between the two, magic or spur, which I think is spirit, which is your defense against magic, gets outlined. Which means you can equip shit to it. See that?
Yep.
So, I'm going to equip her with that, and I'm going to equip... How do I get out? Oh.
Pro tips.
Oh. So, we're going to give her the draw, magic, and summon Guardian Force ability, and there's no passives yet. So we're going to switch to Squall, we're going to have him Shiva, because he's a boy. And
Shiva.
So this shows your magic, we don't have anything right now, but we'll fix that in a second.
When do we get a spear?
Temporarily, in a little bit, so we're going to do that, and that, okay. So next thing you... Why is it not working? Okay. Okay, so what
we are professionals.
We are professionals. I've beaten this game once. Didn't really do much. Just went to straight to the final boss. That's the cavern. But before we get to the cavern, we're gonna run around in circles and draw magic for about 20 minutes.
Oh God.
Which gives me the perfect time to explain how drawing magic works. So, like I said, you assign magic to your abilities and other shit to make them stronger. Drawing magic is the process of either stalking it, which means you stalked it, and
two fires.
Yeah, you take magic.
Fire in your pocket.
Yes, and you can hold up to 100. You can hold up to 100 of them.
100 fires.
Yeah, well, of every spell in the game, and you just do this for until you get 100 of every spell that the enemy has, and you do this for every character, because every character has an individual stock of magic. And yeah, and all the cast does is you basically do you take a spell from them and you cast it back onto them in one move. That's all that.
I thought that was a good idea.
Well, I'll get into why it makes sense later, but I want to give this the face value, like... The point of this right now is to show you what it would be like to play this with having, like, no understanding or idea what you're doing, and just, like, face value what it feels like, right? So you're gonna be doing this. So you stock all the fires and shit. Some enemies have unique spells that you can only get from them, or in limited quantity throughout the game. And as you can see, what am I doing with all my terms right now, Shaun?
You're torturing this poor enemy?
Yeah, we're sucking it dry for all its abilities. But you see how we're not attacking... we're not attacking it. We're not. It's basically free to wail on us as it sees fit. Because all we're doing is just drawing magic from it.
It's hitting you for a devastating 9 damage.
Yeah. So now imagine doing this with a boss that can one-shot you. Because you have to do that later if you want to get all the spells or all the really good ones.
Doesn't even seem worth it.
Well, because here's the thing, if you don't do this, your stats suck.
That sounds like a real bad gameplay mechanic then.
It's...
You know, all the other Final Fantasy games have this ability. It's called learn ability, and it works much better.
Something like that.
Only you don't have to learn how to use your hands.
So, yeah, we have 47 fires out of 100 right now on Squall. So, we have to do that until we get to 100.
God.
So, Shaun, what's your opinion so far?
You know, I gotta say, I'm not impressed. Everything was fine until we started playing the game.
Imagine if in Resident Evil you had to...
cut out all the gameplay.
Oh yeah. Imagine if in Resident Evil you had to stock the fucking bullets from each zombie.
Yeah, you had to siphon all the bullets out of the zombies. Great.
I don't know how I'm gonna edit this yet. So all this dialogue from us could possibly be either really fast or something. Also, I like to point out that the skyline does have a border you can visibly see. Like, look at that line in the middle.
Oh my god. That is great.
So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do this with the other spell. Which, by the way, this is just one spell we're doing for 2 characters. So why do you think this game hasn't gotten an HD remake yet? Or a re-release, for that matter. I think Shaun died.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Did something happen?
Yeah, the video went away, and then you turned into a robot.
Oh no. Well, you know what you missed?
What I missed?
Collecting
Nothing?
about 20 and nothing. Oh, 1 fire.
Oh, damn it, we're gonna have to start this whole thing all over.
Oh yeah, alright guys, let's... So, yeah, we're now out of fire, so we get to draw the other spell, which is a mystery spell.
Ooh, exciting.
It's a
Could it be
scan.
thunder?
No,
Oh,
it's a...
no.
Do you know what a scan is?
I've played Final Fantasy before. Better ones.
Okay. So... we maxed out on 1 spell and 1 character. Now, I think that's it for that,
You know, that seriously has to be one of the worst gameplay mechanic ideas I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's not very good, but it's supposed to be. Well, you know what? Here, we're just gonna.
It's about as good as that line in the sky.
Yeah.
It's also worth noting that it looks like they cut out the mountains back there using paint.
Oh yeah, it's.
And just placed them in front of the fucking sky graphic.
It's not very good.
It's great.
Well, I'd like to remind everybody this was made in less than a year. Or I think just like about a year. Okay, so here is... We can't do that yet, but actually wait. Oh no, we can. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So here are your GF abilities. As you fight battles, you gain AP, which are your ability points for your GF.
ability penises. for your
So we're
girlfriend.
gonna So we're gonna learn the card ability, and what that is I'll tell you guys later because it's gonna be hours before you find out.
Oh God.
And then we're gonna do refine water. No. Yeah, we're gonna do the refine magic spell. So so the card battle game is not just a pointless side quest. It is that, but there's another.
It's that too.
There's an aspect to it that's a little bit more. What do you call it?
Bad.
It's more ingrained in the actual progress of the game.
What then, like your typical game or what?
Well, you can turn monsters into cards as an ability. I repeat, you can use a card ability to turn the monsters that you fight in the game into actual playable cards for your card collection. And then you can, turn those cards into items that you can use to either upgrade your weapons or turn those items into magic spells that you can then junction to your abilities to make them better.
I love that there's target indicators, like just in case this game was too action-packed and intense.
I think I
You gotta
turned
let
that
you
on
know
my...
where the targets are.
I think I accidentally turned that on.
Yeah, I know you can toggle it. It's just funny. They didn't want you to get overwhelmed.
Yeah. Well, the targets are... You know what? I don't know if you can turn them on or not at this point. I don't remember, but... Yeah, as you can see, our damage is garbage. And you can't equip anything to your attack yet, because in order to do that, you have to unlock that ability by leveling up your GF, by grinding APs from fights. And here's another thing. The level up in this game is kind of weird in that your level actually doesn't matter. The enemies scale directly with your level.
What?
Here's the thing. If you turn the monsters into cards, you don't level up. And if you never level up, the monsters stay the same level, which means they have the same stats.
So you don't really need to grind or fight anything.
Well, no, you do. But you have to grind in another way. You have to grind magic and cards to make into magic. Oh yeah.
I mean, wasn't grinding bad enough already? We
Oh,
gotta do
you want to
this?
grind by just killing the enemies and getting XP for killing them? No, you have to grind in a very specific way to get specific things to assign to specific abilities to get specific results in your abilities. What? What's wrong? You sound like you have a little problem with it.
I love it.
So yeah, it literally just explained what I was saying, how when you have magic, your magic essentially determines how good your stats are. See, so your strength is garbage right now, and you equip fire to it, goes up. I don't know why you would have only 10
Why
fires.
even have strength if everything's dependent on magic?
Well, it's so you can equip different things to your stats, because there's also ability-based magic, so that if you assign a certain type of magic spell to a certain ability type, you can either do a certain type of attack where it does magic damage, or if you assign it to your defensive capabilities. Yeah, see, attack, magic, and defense. It's basically you can, depending on which magic spells you assign to which stats, you can basically give yourself the ability to do certain types of damage with magic or certain types of defense against certain magic types. I sound like I'm some Pokemon nerd, but that is the extent to which this game makes you... No, I already know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's just one
Do
little...
you know how to use your primary weapon, Squall?
No.
No, I'm retarded. Thank you.
Squall has a couple of issues. There's something about that wording.
I need to. I need to replace my girlfriend. She's too low level.
You have to obtain a low-level girlfriend. I'm his support. Instructor number 14, Quistis Trek. Select a time limit. whatever. I like how 40 minutes is an option, as if you're gonna actually... Well, you know why that's there? I'm gonna let you guess.
Torture?
No, what time-consuming activity have we done so far that you can imagine somebody would do in a situation where you have to fight enemies? That you need, like, more time?
I don't know.
Well, what if you wanted to draw magic for 40 minutes in this cavern from that one enemy that's in here?
But can't you do that? Oh, okay.
Because, well, every enemy has a unique magic spell you can draw.
Well, why even give you a time limit at all? Why not just let you...
Because it's an exam!
Oh. God.
This is your test of bravery. This is like...
I mean, if it's an exam, a test, why do I get to pick how long I'm going to be in here anyways? Shouldn't it be predefined?
It determines your seed rank, I think, which is your... So, later on... Oh, we got a card.
Gambling.
Well, no,
It's like, I think I can do this in 10 minutes, so I'm going to place my money on 10 minutes.
Look, so now you can use the draw point. So, found a draw point. Fire found.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so there's random points on the map you can walk up and draw magic spells from. I got 2 from...
Dumbest shit ever. And is that number random?
Yes, it's always
random.
random.
Oh my god, what is this game?
Oh look, something cool's happening. Bomb, an elemental monster. Use a knife. Oh!
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, use them. Okay, so you can use the magic spells you harvest, but it's better.
Wait, shouldn't it be water?
Well...
Wouldn't ice be melted by the fire?
It's the same thing.
No, it's not!
Okay, I need to...
Pull out your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Put her to work.
Well, yeah, in this game, you actually do... So I'm gonna use Shiva because she's an ice goddess of greatness, but yeah. So yeah, you summon your guardian force or your girlfriend like this, and now you see their HP change to the GF HP, not my HP. So you're pretty much... You treat your girlfriend as the front line for yourself.
Your girlfriend doesn't even show?
No, they
just
do.
Takes the damage.
Yeah.
Summon your girlfriend so she can take the damage for you. Oh, there she is. You're late. We had dinner reservations.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Hey, look. It's this game's version of the victory theme. My GF leveled up. Oh no, goddamn.
Wow, 2 steps that time.
Look at this guy.
We don't have time for this.
We don't.
We're gonna be late for class, okay?
Well, here's the thing.
High-level seed.
See how our teachers would... Oh.
Wow, what a bitch.
Well, we're using... By the way, I would like to talk about the physical aspect of having a sword with a gun attached to it. You'd think it'd be like a bayonet, right?